It's a terrible football show. What do you expect?
I want whatever you guys are smoking right now.
Just in my brain, it just makes so much sense.
OH!
Oh, baby,
go.
yeah!
You have no quarterback. You're going to need some punters.
Welcome to a terrible football show.
That's my quarterback and my teammate, man.
Ruins my fucking holiday every damn year.
Alex,
What up?
you could thoroughly kiss my ass.
If it's Toledo, I'm drawing the best damn rocket there is out there.
Now that's gonna look like a dildo.
I told my HR director about this show. He's going to listen to it.
They draft Xavier Worthy. What the fuck? Wide receiver from Texas.
Fucking hamster.
It's a hamster mixed in with a sheep.
The Buffalo Hamsters have traded.
Listen, guys, this is a terrible football show where everybody may be good at nothing, but we are terrible at everything.
That's facts. That's a clip for the intro.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
That's a clip for the intro, baby. Yeah, he's successful at just giving his terrible opinions, so why can't I? Terrible football show, after all. Welcome to Terrible Football Show. It is August 13th, 2024. Hopefully you're having a phenomenal day today. This is one of the worst podcasts on the entire internet. We are so bad, we almost got sued. Can you say that about your favorite podcast? I don't think so, but you can say it about ours, baby. We got a couple of the boys here. Jacob, how you doing? How you feeling, baby?
I'm feeling a little indifferent. We allowed Stetson Bennett to throw 4 INTs and still lose.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you're a Dallas Cowboys fan, baby.
Welcome to the preseason, boys.
Hey, here we go. Preseason's doing well for me, baby. Caleb Williams looked like a superstar. Vibes are hot. He's a future Hall of Famer. I mean, I don't know what else you need me to say.
Whoa.
I don't know what else you need from me. He's a future Hall of Famer. I mean, come on.
Yikes.
Listen, Chicago Bears fans are desperate for this. Okay, let us have this, please.
You just had a Hall of Fame inductee.
We had 2, actually 3. We actually had 3.
Oh.
Yeah, we had 2 that were all for us, and then we had Peppers, of course. So shout out that we had Hester and Steve McMichael. Shout out to him, 85 Bears team, and then we had Julius Peppers. So the Bears were very, very present in the Hall of Fame this year, and that's why we're gonna have a Hall of Fame quarterback at a Caleb Williams. It's gonna be great.
That's debatable.
I know, but hey, look, I said it before. I'll say it again. As long as he's half as good as his hype, as is a playoff team, baby. This is a playoff team, and that's what's important. I'm here for it. Let's do it. Tyler, how you doing, buddy? Are you ready to go? You getting your predictions out of your car? What are we doing? What's happening over there? Going once, going twice, going 3 times, going 4 times.
No part. I'm trying to send the link to Jeff right now, and I'll spell
Hey,
his name
make sure to
wrong.
send them the ATSN one.
That's what I was trying to get to.
Yep.
It took me a minute.
Yeah, he's figuring it out. How you doing, buddy?
Well, pretty dandy, I guess.
Ready to do some AFC predictions, boys? That's what today is.
Absolutely.
Tyler and his Buffalo Bills. We can get his take on how they're doing today. I got my certain opinion on them, and Shane is not here at the moment. He might be here later. He sent me his predictions. He's definitely got an opposite opinion of me, so it should be an interesting show today. Ricky should also be popping in. Whenever he does pop in, he will not be giving predictions as we're going around the room because he is also not present at his computer with his predictions because he had open house for his daughter tonight. So he said he'd be trying to hop in on his way back, and I told him, that's fine. Just react if you want. I'll be looking forward to are you out of your mind? I'll be looking forward to that. As we're going around.
Smoking?
Yeah, basically. It's I want what you guys are smoking. And then whenever he gets home, if we're still, on for the show, then he can shout his predictions in. There we go. Keep the boat flowing. You know what I mean? It'll be great. All right. I want to look around, make sure I'm not crazy. I think everything checks out. Yeah, we are live. Cool. That's going. Cool. All right. Everything checks out. I just want to make sure I'm not hallucinating and I haven't messed up anything because it is a terrible football show.
True.
Also, hey, if you are curious of our college predictions, I did upload all those as separate videos, so you can go listen to all those, and we'd appreciate that support. I will do the same thing for all of our NFL predictions by division with my beautiful hand-drawn art that needs to be in a museum. It's something.
True modern day Picasso.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I need that. But now we'll also shout out Rogue Energy and Agent Ink later in the show. Just remember, you can always join the Discord and come chat with us as well. And then, of course, we have the brand new channel, Terrible Sports Network, which we are live on right now for the first time ever because I got it set up this time, unlike last week. So ATFS will be live on ATSN every single week. It will stay on Sparky3's YouTube channel, but I could definitely see a path in the future where it's no longer on the Sparky3 YouTube channel. I could definitely see that happening in the future. But we want to build up ATSN a little bit and keep going from there. But I can definitely see it coming off Sparky3 at some point in time. I can't think of anything else, boys. You know, I made sure to shout out. We almost got sued. Missed that last week. I'm a bad host. We're going to shout sponsors. We went around the room. Shout out to Caleb Loomis being a Hall of Famer. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we got everything. Are we ready to go?
Gardner Minshew,
GOAT, the true GOAT, right here behind me. I really do want all of Gardner's jerseys. Bad. It's my guy, man.
It's hard to keep up with him.
Yeah, I know. He's becoming like another Josh McCown almost. A lot of jerseys.
Or
Fitzmagic. Good point. Hey, if he goes on to be a Fitzmagic, I'm fine with that. That's great. That's a legend in my book.
Absolutely.
That's a legend.
Fear the beard.
Fear the beard, baby. In this case, fear the stash. He's got a mullet right now, doesn't he? Or he had a mullet.
He had a mullet.
No fear the mullet. Fear the stash. Fear the stash. Fear the van. Fear the van. He lives in a van.
Ah, yes.
Yes. Yeah, fear the van. There we go. Here we go. We're rocking. All right, boys. Let's start going through it. Tyler, you good? You ready? You ready to rumble?
Got a question. Is the fan loud?
No, I can't even hear it.
Okay, good. I might pull up a third fan here in a minute, you know.
Right.
Yeah. A little toasty.
Right. You know, let me see if I can turn you up a little bit. You're not quiet, but it doesn't hurt to get a little extra volume. Like your volume's coming through fine. All right, this needs to go away now. Thank you. People don't need to know your name. It's all right. Buckwild Jr. for anyone curious.
Buckwild.
Just doxed him.
Basically. Discord doxed. Hey, it wouldn't be a big deal if we still had the numbers. That's such a stupid change in my opinion. I genuinely think that's a really stupid change that they did, getting rid of the numbers. What was the reasoning behind that?
More uniqueness, apparently.
But the numbers meant security.
Exactly.
So that's stupid. The Discord numbers need to come back.
Discord's dying anyways, so it is what it is.
It's unfortunate because I love Discord. Oh, we got a camera. We got a camera from Tyler. It's all.
I'm trying.
Oh, look at that beautiful mug with Josh Allen behind him.
Ew.
Hey man, I don't know about this little stand thingy, but hey, it is what it is.
Look at him. Look at that clear ass view. Look at that.
Boy.
Jacob, how would you rate that out of 10?
Hold up.
Like, that's a 1 out of 10. And the 1 is just because you got a beautiful mug. Everything else behind you, especially that poster, man.
Take that book though.
Death to the BCS.
Listen, I can't agree with that book just because I was a big proponent of the BCS last week.
I'm gonna leave this book right here though, just because I need help today.
Oh, yeah, we all need a little help, buddy.
Ain't that the truth?
Hey, he's also got a blackboard there behind him that he's planning to write on stuff as we go on. You don't have to do it as we do the show. Yeah, you don't have to do it as we do the show.
I don't even think I got my chalk with me. I don't know where I put it.
That's fine.
But
that's fine.
Okay, it'll be updated the next week.
Yeah, just get it updated later and you'll be fine. It's not a big deal. Jacob's getting his book out.
I was like, dog, I got index cards, everything, man.
All right, we rock
regular paper. Hey,
man.
Hell, I even got my laptop, man.
Man, you guys are really prepared. I just got my shit on my phone, bro.
Man,
I'm unorganized. Shit. All right, boys. Let's hop into it. Let's do it. Let's jump into it. Let's run through the show. Let's have a great time. That's what we're here to do on this terrible show that almost got sued. Where do we want to start? What division do we want to start with? And then we'll run around the country.
Start with the South.
Starting with the South, boys. Here we go.
Ironically, I got the South pulled up first.
All right, so
Yeah, I knew that. That's why I said it.
all right, who wants to start off first? Who wants to kick us off, baby? Who wants?
Tyler would love to start us off.
Tyler, floor is yours, my friend.
I ain't gonna lie, dude. I made these predictions in about a 25-minute span last night.
Feel that.
During Sparks. So, you know.
Respect.
They're just thrown together. So, I mean, you know, it could be good. They could be, you know, trash. But, let's see. You said South, right?
Yeah, AFC South. Let's get it.
Okay. My number one team, the Indianapolis Colts, at 12-5.
Okay.
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure AR-15 is going to be back. So, he's going to ride with them. All right, then. Number two team is the, you know, the first half of their season is going to be all right until Stephon Diggs cries a lot. So, Houston Texans is going to be second at 10-7 with probably 5 of their losses in the last, like, 6 games. You know, just because he's gonna derail them. And then I got Jacksonville at 3 at, I'm pretty sure that's 8-9.
Okay.
Yeah, 8-9. That's 17, right?
Yeah.
The math wrong.
Yeah. No, that's
okay. And then Tennessee last, obviously. I'm gonna say 4-13. I don't got their schedule up. You know, I was just winging this thing, so it's gonna be a little rough. They're not the worst team, so just foreshadowing.
I can also relate to the Tennessee being last. That's for sure. I have a feeling all 5 of us are all going to have Tennessee towards the bottom across the NFL, if I had to take a very strong guess. Jacob, what about you? What do you got for the AFC South?
At number 4, I have the Tennessee Titans at 2-15, going 0-6 in the division, with their only 2 wins coming week 4 against Miami, and week 13 against Washington.
A surprise dub against Miami. I like it.
Yes, I think they squeak by against Miami. There's always those games every week,
right?
And I think that would be one of them. I think it's a catch game. At number 3 in the division, I have 3 teams, by the way, making the playoffs from this division. At number 3, I have the Colts at 11-6, 3-3 in division. At number 2, the Jaguars at 13-4. And at number 1, I have the Houston Texans.
What'd you have for
at
the Jags?
13-3. Huh?
What'd you have for the Jags?
Why do I have it 13-4? What's going on there?
13-4 would be a 17-week season. What'd you say for Houston? 13-3. That means you missed a game for Houston.
I did. Oh, that's because I couldn't decide week 17 between them and the Ravens.
Oh, okay. Gotta make a pick right now, Bubba.
It's home. It's on a Wednesday.
Gotta make a pick, Bubba.
Give me the Texans.
All right, here we go. So Texans
14-13, number 1 seed in the playoffs for the AFC.
Okay, all right. I am at a different spectrum from you completely, Jacob. Completely. Now, I want to stress, I acknowledge that I think Indy can be a dangerous team this year. I'm going to go ahead and say that up front. If they come out with like double-digit wins, I will not be surprised. However, I do not have them with double-digit wins. I have the Titans also with 2-15. Not 0-6 in the division. I do have them catching 1 win on the Jaguars because that's a game the Jaguars would lose. The Jaguars in 3rd place with a 7-10 record, unfortunately.
Wow.
Pain. And then the Colts I have at an 8-9 record. Losing record here, boys. And then I have the Texans, which are the number 3 seed in the AFC with a 13-4 record. For the Texans, the only losses that I had lined up for them is the Lions week 10 The Jaguars catching a stray win in Week 13, the Chiefs in 16, and the Ravens in 17. That's all I've got.
Why do you think the Jags aren't going to be that great this year? I'm kind of curious from the Jags fan perspective.
Man, I just have a feeling T-Law is just going to still be the exact same that he's been. I don't think he's going to take a jump. I don't think he's going to take a leap into being superstar status, even with an amazing weapon with Brian Thomas and stuff. I genuinely I have a I hope and pray that I'm wrong. I just have a sneaking gut feeling that it's just going to be a mid-ass year for the Jaguars.
I mean, that division's going to be really tough this year.
Yeah, I mean, it is. And I just have a sneaking suspicion the Jags are going to be mid as shit. T-Law is going to be mid as shit, and it's going to be a very depressing year for Jags fans.
Listen, they may have just paid the man, but they'll bench him, start Mac Jones, win the Super Bowl.
Probably. He's the next coming of Nick Foles. He'll go somewhere else, have a big contract, and not do anything, just like Nick Foles did with Jacksonville.
Yep. Or like Bortles did with Jackson.
Basically. Well, I mean, yeah, kind of. But anyway, let me shout out Shane's. Well, I gotta get my dang thing alone. Shane has the Texans at a 10-7, Jags at 9-8, Colts 9-8, and Titans 6-11. He's a lot more generous to the Titans than we are. A lot more generous. No, I lost my Sharpie that I always fidget with. All right, I got it back. Cool. All right, so let's move around. Let's head over to the AFC East. We'll go to the AFC East. All right, so for me, I got the Patriots coming dead last. And I am not kind to the Patriots at all. I've got the Patriots with a 1-16 record.
God, dude.
Yeah, I am not kind. Tyler, I'm not very kind to you either. I've got the Bills in third place with a 9-8 record. I got the Bills starting off like 0-4. Genuinely, I do.
Man.
Just losing games, like losing some games they shouldn't lose kind of situation. That's what I think is going to happen with Buffalo. I have that with another team here in a bit too. I have the Jets in second place with 11-6 record, and the Dolphins in first, also with 11-6. They just won by the tiebreaker. Jets and the Dolphins both make the playoffs for me. Jets at the 4 seed. Dolphins at the 4 seed. Jets at the 7 seed. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. So that's what I've got. Shane, let me go ahead and shout his out so I don't forget it, has the Patriots at 6-11, also a lot more generous than me. And then across the board, he has 11-6 for all 3 of the other teams and making the playoffs for all 3 teams. He has the Bills winning the division and then being the 2nd seed in the AFC. The Dolphins with the 5 seed and the Jets with the 6 seed. All 11-6.
That is very shocking to me. I also have the Patriots coming in dead last with a record of 3-14. The Bills I have coming in third with a 5-12 record, losing their first 5 games. Then I have the Jets barely missing the playoffs at 10-7. But the Miami Dolphins winning with a record of 10-7, but they get in because of the tiebreaker.
Okay.
As the 4 seed.
Yeah. What'd you say for the Bills?
5-12.
Man, you are more cruel to the Bills than I am.
I think this year will be an extreme eye-opening year for the Bills. I'm sorry, Tyler, but Josh Allen is not the answer.
Oh, that's a take.
I think he could be an answer for another team. I just do not think he fits in Buffalo anymore.
Tyler, what's your take on that?
I mean, you know how I felt about Josh in Buffalo, you know.
That's your guy.
He fits Buffalo like perfect. Like everything about Buffalo is Josh, you know. But you know, it is what it is. It's kind of like Dak in Dallas, you know. He's gonna be there for the rest of his career. I mean, this is what it is, you know.
Unfortunately, to some.
Well, to some, Josh in Buffalo is unfortunate too. So.
Listen, after this season, you guys are either going to be trying to ship Josh Allen or you guys will be firing Sean McDermott.
Oh yeah, Sean gone.
Yeah, if you
Sean
guys,
can go.
I feel like if you guys don't make the playoffs, he's gone. Is he gone no matter what to you, or is it just if he doesn't make the playoffs?
It depends on who's available.
Hmm.
You know,
Urban Meyer's available.
It's kind of like a James Franklin situation. You know,
who else?
you're not gonna fire him if you can't upgrade him. You know.
Man, you know, it would be just like the ultimate like plot twist and the ultimate it's just twist of fate. If you guys get freaking like Bill Belichick, that would just like the record that he's got against you guys, like that would just be the ultimate plot twist. It's like now Bill Belichick introducing head coach of the Buffalo Bills.
I don't know, man.
I'll take him.
He's too busy sneaking out of ex-cheerleaders' houses nowadays.
I thought that was his girlfriend.
Yeah. Well,
Something like that.
air quotes around girlfriend.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I agree, but I thought it was his
He's
girlfriend.
a sugar daddy. Let's be
Yeah,
real here.
yeah, I know he is.
He's a sugar granddaddy.
I mean, basically, yeah. All right, Tyler. Well, what about you, man? How do you have this division playing out? The division of your Buffalo Bills.
Let me see. Hang on. Okay. Coming in last, you know, New England Patriots. Obviously, they fuck them. I hope they go 2-15 for the rest of their existence. I don't give a shit. But I got them going. 5-12. You know, I'm not too petty, but you know, still gotta have the 12 in there.
Yeah.
In third, assuming Aaron Rodgers plays longer than 35 seconds, they're gonna go 9-8
Oh.
and come in third.
Oh. Okay.
I thought it was a pretty good number. And coming in second, also with a 9-8 record, is this man's team right here, the Buffalo Bills, with that 5-year streak. I'm pretty sure it's 5-year streak of winning the East being snapped. And then coming in first, obviously Miami Dolphins, 11-6. I don't know why, you know. Buffalo's not going to have it. I definitely don't want the Jets to have it because I know a Jets fan and he's pretty obnoxious. So, Miami Dolphins, fuck 'em. Let's go.
Is
You guys think the Dolphins make that jump as playoff threat this time around if they make the playoffs?
you son of a bitch? I was about to ask that.
I mean, I don't know.
That's what I was gonna see. Is like, you know, is this the year we finally see them make that jump? I mean, they've gone to the playoffs twice with Mike McDaniel, but they haven't been able to get over that hump. You know.
They're usually pretty injured by the time the playoffs are around too. Like
They
everyone
are.
is really banged up by that point.
Yeah. I mean, Tua just got paid. I mean, they've still got a solid secondary, just solid defense in general. They got weapons, you know, running backs, wide receivers across the board. I mean, they've got the team. You know, is this the year we finally see them take a jump? But also, like, is this the year? Like, is Aaron Rodgers going to stay healthy, and is Aaron Rodgers going to play to the same form that he did, you know, in Green Bay? You know, that's also the question.
Miami really strikes me as the AFC's version of the San Francisco 49ers, where they have a plethora of talent on both sides of the ball. They are a Super Bowl caliber team.
Mm-hmm.
But they just can't get over that last little hump to win a Super Bowl for some reason. They have everything. They have the coaching staff. They have the players. They got everything that they possibly need to win a Super Bowl. But then they get to the playoffs and just mess it up because mainly injuries and horrible playoff coaching.
Hmm. I mean, you 100% like hit it on the head, and you know, at least in San Fran's case, at least they can make it to the Super Bowl. You know, unlike
True.
unlike Miami, but like I feel like as time goes on, for that coaching staff for Mike McDaniel, it's just the more experience that you get to be able to and take to the next level. I mean, it's also the same thing with Tua. We've seen Tua to continue to get better and better each year with Mike McDaniel. Right. And he's still got his weapons. He's still got his team. Tyreek has no plans to leave. You got Waddle. You got some good running backs between how do you pronounce that kid's last name? Because I know he corrected people on how to pronounce it. Is it Arcane or he corrected people on how to pronounce it.
I thought it was Arcane.
Arcane? I don't remember. And then you have the other guy. What was his name? He was a good fantasy stud. Shit. We got to get our fantasy draft
Raheem
going.
Mostert,
Yeah, Morster. Thank you. All right, we got to get our
who
fantasy
also
draft
gets
going.
injured all the time. It feels like.
Yeah. I mean, like, I want to believe this is that this could be the year they finally kind of take it over the next level. So, like, looking at me and my predictions, I do have them losing to the Colts week 7, the Bills week 9, the Rams week 10, the Packers 13, the Jets 14, and the Texans 15. And then beating a team like the 49ers week 16. Like, I think that like they're going to be able to win some big games this year. Yeah, but they're also going to be losing some big games they need to win too. Beat the Jets the last week, which I'm projecting to kind of be obviously a pretty solid matchup to win the division with how mine plays out. I want to believe they can take it to the next level. Just like I want to believe the Jets can actually be the team that they're poised to be as long as Aaron Rodgers stays healthy and plays to the extent that we expect them. But I do agree that I think we're going to see a wake up year for Buffalo. We're going to see a different team this year. That I don't feel like they've done really anything to help Josh out since losing Stephon Diggs. I mean, I just don't like they've really kind of screwed him over in that regard. But I don't know. We'll see how that one goes on that front. But I think we can all just collectively agree the Patriots are going to stink. They are going to stink. I think everyone can agree to that. What's up, Ricky?
I think the Patriots are going to win the division. Anyways,
relax.
I'm kidding. No, yeah, it's going to be tough for the Patriots this year. There's no doubt about it. I'll reveal my schedule and stuff like that when I get back to the house. I just left the open house. I had 19 students visit an hour and a half, so not too bad, I guess.
Shout out. I also want to shout something out. Just the timing on this is impeccable. So you join, right? I'm finishing my train of thought. I address you, right? The moment you start talking, I had our ticker on the bottom have the words come across saying, "Will Ricky say something to get us canceled today? Stay tuned to find out." Literally as you start talking, that's what pops up on the ticker.
Now, I will say this much. I have tried to be careful with my words. A lot of it, as far as like getting canceled goes, because now the situation that I'm in now, as far as like my responsibility as a teacher and as a coach, I have to lean back on some of that stuff.
You gotta cut it back some.
I'm just saying, I can't call people out like I used to could, as far as like, some of the things that they've done. Deshaun Watson, for example. So no. So that you're going to get the much more relaxed version of me, unless something just is completely dumb. I'm not going to go off and cuss people out anymore. Nothing like that. Can't do anything like that anymore. But it's okay. It's okay. That Ricky is going to go away for a while, and that's okay. That's okay.
Until draft time.
Yeah, until draft time, basically.
Especially if we get sheep drawn again. That was hilarious.
Oh my God. Dude. Tyler's drawings was amazing, dude. That was absolutely top tier. That's a mainstay. That's one of the best ideas. That was still top to bottom. ATFS or Sparky 3. That's still one of the greatest episodes we've ever done. Like, hands down. Like that show was legendary. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, it's the Drive Nights are probably my favorite, my favorite shows that we do. And then of course when we're doing predictions and stuff like that, for the year, that also that's also my favorite time. A lot of it is just because, like I said, we don't pretend like we know exactly what's going to happen. We don't pretend like we know. We're not one of those people who are on the football field every single day talking to coaches and everything like that. But it's just funny when you have normal young men who love the sport, who outpredict those who are on the field every single day. It's just hilarious.
Facts. That's why A Terrible Football Show was the best name that I came up with for the show. because it was just like we'd have no idea what we're talking about. We just want to talk. We just be talking, as Tyler says. Like, I just be talking, man. Yeah. Shout out to Tyler's Buffalo hamster drawing he's got there. Jesus Christ, Bubba. Look at that thing. That thing's a beauty. You gotta hang that thing behind you.
Hey, I've had this thing, I don't know how long, and I just realized there's words in here that says a recreation of Josh Allen's Buffalo. ML or MU.
Wow.
I mean, it's fancy. It's fancy. I need to hang her up somewhere.
You need to hang that up behind you.
Well, come next week, I think I'm gonna have a little bit more happening behind me, but
Hey,
I just threw stuff.
the garage is a work in progress. This man's out here in his garage, doesn't even have AC. He's just got a fan going. Are you struggling?
I got two fans.
Are you struggling?
If I get a little too hot, I'll dip my head in the deep freeze. I might be gone for a minute or two.
Be real here. You have a better setup than I do.
Hey, oh man, hang on.
Yeah, that's true. Jacob and his camper.
It's the camper era, it's a new era.
Yeah, the era of the Jacob camper.
Yeah.
That's unfortunately short-lived.
Yep.
That's neither here nor there, though. Yeah. All right. Before we continue, let me give a shout out. Let me give a shout out to Rogue Energy. You can use the referral link down below. Promo code Sparky3 to get 10% off your order, whether it be the hydration line, the chill line, or the energy line. And with the energy, you can do cans or powder, and they're both fantastic. Some personal recommendations is black cherry lemonade, rocket pop, strawberry kiwi, grape popsicle, sour candy, and more. You don't have to use the promo code though. If they have a better sale going on, feel free to use that sale. Just use the referral link, and you're still going to help out the brand, and we would appreciate that. Remember, we almost got sued. We need all the money that we can get. Go buy some Rogue.
I was really surprised by the rocket pop flavor.
So good.
I was shocked. Like, I was going into it thinking, okay, this is going to taste like pure sugar.
Yeah.
But no, man, it legit tastes like a rocket pop. It
So
took
good.
me back to my childhood. It
So
was
good.
insane.
I love their rocket pop flavor. My favorite flavor they've ever created was a summer flavor, and they haven't brought it back, unfortunately. That was the strawberry mango from last year. That was fire. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Now, the one thing that I need from Rogue, and I'm going to go ahead and say this so people listening don't think that, just because they're like partnered with them, they're just going to glaze them. No, I'm going to fucking tell you how it is at all times, okay? They need to get their shit together on the black cherry and the blue raspberry. All right, they need to get it together because it tastes like medicine. All right, and I'm a cherry man. I like my cherries. I like black cherry. Okay, black cherry is amazing. They got to get their shit together. It tastes like medicine. I'm sorry, it does.
Especially the mom.
It's hard to get the cherry flavor and a grape flavor and a bubblegum flavor. Those flavors are very, very hard to make it not taste like medicine.
Yeah. And the blue raspberry tastes like a medicine too as well. Yeah. I mean, it is. Like, even the blue raspberry has a taste to it where it's like, it just tastes off. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't.
I mean, blue raspberry doesn't even exist, so it's an artificial flavor regardless.
Right. The flavor that I would expect for it tastes off. Okay.
Hey, since we're talking about drinks, I do got a question.
I got an answer.
Sprite.
All right.
Why the fuck when I drink Sprite, I feel sick? Why? Why is that?
You feel sick? I don't know. That's a thing, man.
I feel like I'm sick. You know what I mean?
No.
Like, when you throw up, what is the drink to go to?
I mean, yeah, when you're sick, you're going for like lemon lime drinks, yes, but I don't feel sick when I drink a Sprite. What's wrong with you?
Maybe you're just like subconsciously linking that flavor
do you have, like,
to
PTSD?
the sickness of when you were a kid.
Yeah, do you have PTSD to a bad sickness?
Let me bring you the Sprite, and it might be the reason why.
Is it fucking old? Like,
Yeah,
is this 5 years old Sprite?
Like, are you hoarding a Sprite?
No, this is a brand new. Dude, I got drinks everywhere from this motherfucker. Cherry Sprite.
Cherry Sprite's
Ew.
a slap. That's a slap, bro.
Okay, but maybe it's the cherry flavor that's making me feel like, damn, man, I feel sick right now.
I don't understand
You
the
know?
aspect. You drink it and you literally start feeling sick.
Yeah, like I feel
What's
like
wrong
I'm
with
sick
you?
when I drink it.
What's
like,
wrong with you?
You know, I guess because I always drank it only when I was sick. Maybe that's why. I don't know, dude. It's
It could
something.
be a subconscious thing. The brain is mysterious. Trust me,
True.
mine hardly functions.
Yeah, with all your
Yeah.
concussions. Tyler, I don't know what's wrong with you, dude. I mean, I love Sprite. I love
yeah.
cherry Sprite. I love the tropical Sprite. I don't have that issue when I drink them.
I don't know, man. Maybe I just need them a little bit colder or something. Maybe with some ice. That might be the issue.
So I will.
You need to get yourself a like little mini fridge for out there.
Yeah.
That's like a wine fridge, except it's going to be a Sprite fridge.
I got a whole ass fridge, bro.
Never mind.
A whole ass fridge and a deep freeze up in this one.
Hey, listen, I will say this, and it doesn't even go for just Sprite. It goes for all beverages. It may also just because you're drinking it out the bottle because bottled drinks suck. Maybe that.
True.
Yeah. You know, a canned Sprite, whew, nothing beats it, man.
Crisp.
You know, crispy. Same thing with a nice fountain drink, you know, Sprite. A glass bottle, you know, beverage. You know, they have the glass bottle Sprites. That's the play. But
ocean water.
You know, but man, I can't stand, you know, sodas out of a plastic bottle. They just all taste like crap to me.
Yeah, I love ingesting that microplastic into my body with the drink.
So maybe it's that, Tyler. You know, go pick you up one of them tall cans of Sprites and drink into that, and let us know if you start to feel sick for whatever reason because you have issues.
Well, if I'm drinking a tall drink, I'm going mellow yellow.
Now
in a can.
That's fair.
That's a random take, but I respect the shit out of it. Not what I would have expected to hear from you.
I'm gonna
Yellow is better than Mountain Dew.
The number one reason why I'm drinking mellow yellow right now
your mind.
is because of this company right here. Yeah, you can't drink anything not this company, so mellow yellow it was. You know, I had to.
Right.
No, I mean, you know. So
I might be out of my mind because I don't drink pop at all. Really, I'll have an occasional
Shout out to
mug root
Pop.
beer. Huh?
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'm just
Hold
like you are one of very few people who have said I like mellow yellow more than Mountain Dew.
I like I mean, it's in the name. It's more mellow. I don't like carbonation much because I mean, it hurts my throat. I'm a little baby. It hurts my throat. I hate carbonation.
Little baby.
So, I don't drink pop much, especially nowadays. I've always been a water drinker or a tea drinker, but if I was to drink pop, it would be like I said, a mug root beer every once in a while or a Dr. Pepper.
Shout out to DP. It's the best drink.
So,
Besides Pitt.
hold on.
So I can.
Yeah.
You gonna drink the worst root beer?
No. It goes mug, Barks, A&W.
Is that
I have to agree with that one, not because I work for Pepsi.
No, the A&W is not because of the vanilla. I actually prefer that vanilla taste. I just think that Barks has more of a bite. Yeah. Mug has more of like a chilled flavor, and A&W is just kind of there. If I want a drink with vanilla in it, I'm going to go for a cream soda.
Hey, I drink vanilla root beer at Sonic, so that's my go-to. So.
I just question everyone's sanity that drinks root beer.
Oh, you don't like the medicinal taste?
Root beer is disgusting.
It's because of so if you don't like root beer, you also don't like Dr. Pepper then because of the medicinal taste, right?
Dr. Pepper is amazing, and it does not taste
okay,
like
you're fucking weird then. Hold on. How does that make any sense?
So I do not work for Pepsi anymore, so I can say this. And yes, Jacob, I called you out of your mind a while ago because I don't know many people who said they like mellow yellow more than Mountain Dew. I actually like mellow yellow. I do Mountain Dew.
Oh, there we go. He can say it and not get fired now.
I will say, I'm not gonna lie. Mountain Dew was my go-to drink but ever since I stopped drinking it, but my heart has not been going crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
It's that
Like,
if we want to get real
It's a
technical,
highly
it's that
caffeinated drink.
brominated vegetable oil that's really doing that to your
man.
heart.
Now I will say there is a big difference between these two Monster cans. I'm gonna go get them real quick,
Please
What?
tell me. Oh, you drink Monster?
dude. It's a
Dude, Monster's
Coca-Cola.
so bad for you.
The worst caffeinated
Hey.
drinks or energy drinks that you could drink.
I will
By
say,
far. Oh, my God.
That
So, if-
Red Bull Rockstar, it's all horrible for you. If you want a healthy version, drink a Celsius. Drink a C4 Smart Energy.
Yeah, Celsius.
C4 is
Now-
dangerous.
now,
I'll tell you that
I will
up front.
say,
I got them in the fridge.
I will say this much: when you go outside of Monster, like Red Bull, Rockstar, get the no sugar.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are a lot better for you than the sugar,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
But Rockstar, drinking one Rockstar is an equivalent of having 2 cups of coffee, and that's about as much as you need. Red Bull, on the other hand, oh my God, Monster, yeah, it's even worse.
So these Monsters are alright. Okay, my heart don't go too crazy. Now when I drink this big son bitch, I feel like I'm dying.
Oh,
And
that's
I
a
ain't even-
classic
Yeah,
one right there.
yeah,
That's
that's
a
a
twist
hey,
top,
Yeah,
right?
that's a classic
Yeah,
one,
that's
dog.
classic.
Hey, you drop one of these in a cooler, it's over with. The whole thing's busted, dude. I dropped a couple of these, and I'm talking the whole side busted out. I mean, you know, it smells at least it smelled better than beer. I give it that. You know,
That's fair.
when I was doing beer, it was stinking. It was stinking pretty bad. But you know, now if you bust a nos, you're smelling good up in there. I ain't gonna lie. Nos smells really fucking good, like busted. I don't know. I don't drink it, but if you bust one, especially grape, oh yeah, it's like you lighting some candles up in there.
Oh, Ghost Energy is pretty good too. They have some pretty cool flavors,
Yeah.
like the Sour Patch Kids and
Mm.
Warheads.
What about the Bubblicious?
No, you're out of
I
your
don't like
mind.
bubblegum flavor at all.
Yeah,
it
you're-
gives me
you're-
PTSD from when I was a kid.
You're out of your
Absolutely
mind.
not.
Alani's good.
Alani's really. Oh, they just came out with a fucking orange cream soda,
They
and
also-
it is so good.
They also have the Witch's Brew that came back, caramel apple. I had it this morning.
It's back.
Yeah, I had it this
Yeah.
morning, caramel apple.
Halloween time.
Ooh.
Yep. Also, Jacob, I want you to know why I was laughing so hard earlier and like Tyler was face palming is because you said pop, and me and Tyler have just debated the name of beverages for the longest time because Tyler is this psychopath that calls everything a Coke. And I'm the technical person of it is a soda, it is a soft drink, it is a soda pop, or it is a pop.
Yeah. You see that on the bottle there, Tyler? That says Sprite, right? It's
Hey.
not Coke.
Yeah, it's not
Hey,
Coke.
if you want to get technical,
Okay.
Oh
it's
my
Coca-Cola.
God.
Okay. Are you gonna say a Pepsi's a Coke too?
He will.
Yes, it's a dark drink.
You are a heathen.
I
Don't
drink dark
okay,
drinks,
hold on. Don't
except Red
say
Bull.
that you're gonna call it a Coke because it's a dark drink, because you'll call a Sprite or a Mountain Dew a Coke.
No, it's a drink.
Oh my God.
You are deep south, man.
Thank you.
I mean, you know,
Listen,
You go to
I'm
a
a
restaurant.
Northerner. We call it pop.
hey, you go to a restaurant, you're either getting water, tea, or Coke. That's it. They don't have Mountain Dew. They don't have. They probably got Sprite. I ain't gonna lie, but I know they ain't got Mountain Dew. So
Look, I'm telling you, man, Coke is not the proper term.
yes, it is.
It's soda or it's soda pop. Pop is acceptable, or soft drink.
Fizzy drink.
Fizzy drink is also one that's acceptable,
Yeah, that's acceptable.
but not Coke.
I can't remember the last time I heard someone ask if they wanted a soft drink, though.
So I just call it. Look,
They be
listen,
hard.
listen. I just call it as the proper term because number one, it's a proper term, and number two, it's my reset merchandising side of where the set was called the soft drink set. So it's just built-in habit of my remodel days.
It's really old school, but it's not to me, as you know, the wee little baby that I am. It is not a soft drink. It's a very hard drink because it fucking hurts my throat.
Felt that.
What does real hard drinks do to you?
You don't want to know. You don't want to find out. That's for
buddy.
a
It's
terrible
for the-
story, after dark story.
Ooh, baby. Check us out for the After Dark episodes that don't exist.
I'll say
Hey, good
I
idea though.
Could be.
I really would. Yeah. In the show and just keep it rolling a little bit, you know.
Shane, you're banned. Don't even come in here. I ain't putting up with this bullshit from you and Tyler. Tyler's like, glad I opened the stream up on my phone at the right time. I agree with Tyler. I've always called everything a Coke. You're both banned.
Damn.
I hate you both.
You can keep Joe Paterno up though. You just leave.
That's fine. You just go away. Shout out Joe Pa.
I'm gonna rouse him a little bit, you know.
Guess he couldn't handle
Make him-
Mike's harder lemonade. I'm assuming that refers to you, Jacob.
Make him a little bit. There you go.
Listen, it's weird because alcohol's different. Because there's more of I don't know. There's more of just pop has way too much carbonation for its own good.
Yeah.
Alcohol doesn't. It has a good mix of flavor and carbonation.
I wouldn't know. I don't drink.
I really don't drink any carbonated alcohol either anymore. All I drink is bourbon.
I have never drank in my life. Facts.
I did
But-
not know that.
Facts. Yeah. No.
You're straight up CM Punk, man. Good
No,
job.
I 100% am, dude. I've never done anything. 150% straight up. I'm not even messing around right now.
I got roped into the beer company, so you know.
Yeah,
I had
he's
to
just.
release some stuff. I still got like 6 cases from Golden Eagle sitting on top of my fridge, just waiting.
Are those old?
No, they're neutral vodka seltzer with
Oh.
real juice. So they're probably good until next year.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, they last quite a bit. They're
Right.
like monsters, you know.
Right.
You
Right.
give them a solid two and some change. That'd be all right.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get back to football chat. You know, I have no issue with us having a derail because I think we were pretty disrespectful to the AFC South, and we did not drag that conversation on at all. So the episode was going by pretty quick until we intentionally drug out the AFC East. This episode was going by quick, boys. All right, let's do it. Let's hop back over to football chat. So AFC North. Let me unlock my phone. Let me see what we got going on here. Jacob, why don't you kick us off? AFC North. What do we got?
All right. In fourth place, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers at 6-11.
You calling for that losing record for Mike Tomlin for the first time ever?
I've been calling it for the last 2 freaking years, and he narrowly squeaks by.
Yep.
And I'm tired of it. It's not happening again this year. One man cannot get that lucky,
Right.
except for like Hugh Hefner. He can get pretty lucky.
Oh, boy.
I have the Browns in third place, narrowly missing the playoffs at 11-6.
Mhm.
I have the Ravens as the 6th seed in the playoffs at 13-4, and I have the Bengals at the number 2 seed at 14-3, with their 3 losses coming to week 5 Ravens, week 8 Eagles, week 13 Steelers.
Okay. All right. So I'm in the opposite vein of you when talking about the Steelers. I do have them with a winning record. I will not bet against Mike Tomlin. I'm gonna go ahead and just mail it in and assume he's gonna have a positive record with another mediocre year of 9-8. Last place in the division at 9-8. I do have the Browns coming in third with a 10-7. Barely missing the playoffs. They would be the 8th seed here in the AFC. I have the Bengals with a 13-4 record as the 5 seed, and the Ravens as the number 1 seed in the AFC with a 14-3. My losses for the Ravens are the Bengals in week 5, the Browns in week 8, and who is the last one? And the Steelers week 11. So literally all within the division. So shout out to that. But yeah, I'm going to mail it in and say that the Steelers will have a winning record. I'm not going to bet against Mike Tomlin. I'm just going to assume
I
he's
am
going to get it
so
done.
confident. I will go on DraftKings tonight and place a $25.
Do it. Let's show the receipts.
I will.
All right. All right. Sounds good. Tyler, what about you? AFC North, what do we got?
I forgot Jameis. Famous Jameis was on Cleveland. So
Facts.
the disrespect that I'm about to. Never mind, it's not disrespectful. They're coming in fourth at 6-11. You know.
That's a little disrespectful.
I mean, it's mainly his pep talks before the game that are the reason they're going to get 6 wins. You know, nothing on the field. I mean, you know,
That's a little disrespectful.
unless Ricky's favorite quarterback of all time decides to get hurt. And
Hey,
then
hey, I want you to know something right now. I'm rooting for him, man. I'm rooting for him now. My beef with him is over.
Clean slate. He's a teacher now.
Clean
Right,
slate.
yeah.
Last year it was a clean slate.
Man,
That's a dangerous clean slate, but what?
For now, it's a clean slate. For now, it's a clean slate. He does something again. I'm just saying, clean slate for now.
I mean, it's Cleveland. He's not going to do nothing. There's nothing
Hey,
to do in Cleveland.
he could be our quarterback of the future for
Hey.
Dallas, man. I'm just saying, yeah.
Hey, the city of Cleveland about to give up $4.5 billion to make a new indoor stadium.
Ooh.
Damn, just
And
a
it's
lose.
not going to be on the
Just to
lakefront next to the
lose.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It'll be in the suburbs. Did you say just to lose?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, man.
No,
Jesus.
the organization is threatening to leave the city again if they do not get stadium funding.
Go ahead, leave then.
It's like a
You know?
situation with
The
Oakland or
Brown
St.
Stadium
Louis.
isn't even that old. It's just because it's an open roof. Like they don't want to play in the. No team wants to play in the elements anymore except for Green Bay and Buffalo.
And Chicago.
Oh,
And
man, yeah.
Buffalo's wanting a new stadium.
Oh, bro, we're not going to build a ceiling. You know what I mean? It's an advantage. You know.
Anyway, continue on with your picks.
Probably not us. Yeah. I really want to flip these teams just because, but you know, I'm not gonna. 9-8. Tomlin's getting his winning record again at number 3. Number 2, Cincy 9-8 also tiebreaker.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Hey, they ain't got my boy Tyler Boyd no more. Okay, you catching some losses because of
They
that.
don't need him.
Man,
the
you're
team
being
needs him 'cause they got
disrespectful
4
to the
wins,
Browns
okay?
and the Bengals. What's up with you in Ohio right now? Jacob, you're catching some strays, buddy?
I mean,
Ohio.
I don't give a shit about the Browns, but
well, I mean,
Oh
like,
my
it doesn't. You
God.
don't have to give a
He's
shit
got
about
the
the Browns. It's just that Ohio is a
I'm-
state.
I'm very, very shocked you have the Bengals not even getting double-digit wins.
No,
They're a Super Bowl caliber team.
should have paid Tyler Boyd, man. Pay Tyler Boyd.
That's
what-
the
They
downfall.
didn't need
That's the
him.
downfall.
He was third.
It's a personal. What's it called? You
Big
gotta have
denim?
one in. No, you gotta have one in every division. Yeah, fuck Cincy because
Gosh,
of that.
you're killing me.
Fuck Cincy because of that.
They do got some nice uniforms. I ain't gonna lie. But other than that,
That white
Oh.
tiger uniform. Ooh.
they're pretty crisp. I ain't gonna lie. So obviously, number 1, Baltimore, with a 2 seed at 14-3.
Hmm.
So I didn't realize we was doing seeds because I have no idea what the seeds would be.
Well, see,
I just wrote down numbers.
see, since we're on playoff predictor, it's just automatic. That's why I've been shouting it out. All right, Ricky, what
I ain't
about
got it
you?
on my laptop.
What about you in your AFC North? What do you got?
No, Lord, I don't have what Tyler has. That's for sure. I do have the Steelers with a losing record this year.
Hmm.
I struggle with the Steelers quite a bit just because I want to give that respect to Mike Tomlin. I have them going 8-9
Barely.
but before I did all this, like before I adjusted to things, I had them with only 6 wins. So I'm just telling you guys, this could be a first for Mike Tomlin. There's just so much up there that is just uncertain. like Russell Wilson, are you going to get the Russell Wilson that we know can play football, or are we going to get the same Russell Wilson that we've had, with the exception of 2 or 3 games last year? You just never know, and that's where the respect comes in for Mike Tomlin. Is maybe he'll turn it around. I don't know. I have the Browns. Cannot believe you only had them winning 6 games, Tyler. That's so disrespectful. I have the Browns with the 7th seed. I have them getting into playoffs at 12-5. So I do have the Browns getting in as a 7th seed. I have the Bengals going in as the 6th seed at 13-4, and I have the Ravens with the number 1 seed at 14-3.
I think we're all in the same boat when it comes to the Ravens with that 14-3.
I'm not. I flip. I have them 13-4 with the Bengals 14-3.
Right.
Yep.
That could happen. That could happen too. I really struggled with that, just because I know with the Bengals healthy, Joe Burrow has to be healthy.
Yeah.
If Joe Burrow stays healthy, yeah, like Jacob said, there's their Boca Contender team.
Okay. All right. Welcome to the show, Shane.
What's up?
You Coke saying motherfucker.
Listen, it's a Coke, okay?
No, it's not. You guys are.
Listen, I understand the argument. I understand that it's not everything a Coke. But the thing is, my mom grew up in Hick Dick Town, Alexander, okay? So when I was growing up, everything to her was a Coke. So when she would ask me, hey, what Coke do you want? I would always say Sprite or Mountain Dew or whatever. So it's just the way I've been raised. So it is what it is. But intellectually, I understand that a Mountain Dew is not a Coke. Only a Coca-Cola is a Coke.
Well,
But
at least you got that down.
I'm still gonna do it because that's the way I am.
Well, I hate you. Well, I haven't shout out your AFC North picks. So what you got for the AFC North? I do know what they are, so I know yours is a little bit different. Kinda. It's kind of the same, but different records.
Same, but different. Okay.
Exactly.
So I will agree with Jacob and Ricky. I do have the Steelers finishing last with a losing record at 7-10.
Thank you.
I also have the Browns finishing third at 7-10.
That's disrespectful.
Whoa! Wow!
You and Tyler both very disrespectful to the Browns.
It's personal vendetta, I guess.
Listen, I broke down the schedule and I just forgot to save it on my phone. But it is what it is. I actually wanted to have the Bengals to go 11-6, but I didn't have them going 10-7, finishing with the 7th seed in the playoffs. And I have the Ravens finishing with the number 1 seed in the playoffs, going 15-2 and 5-1 in the conference or division.
So yeah, we are all on the Ravens train.
I think the only loss I have from the Ravens is the Bengals in Cincinnati. I think it's like week 6 or 7 or something like that. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And then I have them losing to the Chiefs. The 49ers at the end of the year.
Yeah, so with the exception of Jacob, we're all on the Ravens train.
Let's be real here. The Ravens are gonna get some, they're gonna garner some heat, and then they're all going to get injured. They're all going to get torn ACLs again.
That's crazy.
It happens every single year. I am shocked that not a single Raven had a torn ACL out of training camp.
And I'm going to agree to disagree. I'll agree to the fact that they are very injury prone. I'll also disagree because last year they were pretty healthy for the most part. Now, I will say this much. When it comes playoff time, I don't have the Ravens going to the AFC Championship game. I don't have them going to the Super Bowl. They're not. I don't think they're going to be that. I think they can play contention to it. But if you guys look, Lamar Jackson in the playoffs, doesn't he have about the same record Dak Prescott has in the playoffs?
Yep.
Basically.
Dak actually has majority of his stats are better. Dak is.
Well, I was actually going to ask that question. Like, while we're all very high on the Ravens being regular season goats, because they have been really good in the regular season. Same conversation that we had about the Dolphins earlier. Is this the year that the Ravens can take it to the next step? mean, obviously we're all high on the team, but are we high on the team beyond the regular season?
I think Derrick
Probably
Henry.
not.
I think Derrick Henry not having to carry the ball as much, right?
Fresher
'cause
legs.
I think if he would have went to any other team but the Baltimore Ravens, he would have replaced their number one rusher, right?
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? Going to the Ravens, he didn't. Lamar is their top rusher. Now, it's not only going to help Lamar with not rushing so much, but it's also going to help with Derrick Henry not having to rush as much, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think you're not going to have a banged up, exhausted Derrick Henry going into the playoffs, and I think that's going to severely help.
Derrick Henry doesn't have that much experience in the playoffs. It's a totally different game.
He's a runner.
But
he's
he's still rushing for God knows how many carries in the regular season.
He ain't a quarterback.
They don't have playoff experience because by the time they get there, he's already at 900 rushes for the year.
Yeah, I mean they've been to AFC Championship game a couple times, but it's also like he don't need experience, man. He ain't a quarterback. Just give him the damn ball, let him run, and he'll have fresher legs because he's actually got a team that can pass and have a quarterback that can make some magic happen. I mean, I think it's a good point with Derrick Henry. But now it is the Ravens, so they have a history of torn ACL. So, knock on some wood here. Hopefully that don't happen.
They do not have a better offensive line than the Titans do.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
And I'm not betting on the Ravens in the playoffs.
I mean, I'm not either.
Neither am I.
I'm not either, but I definitely think they can potentially win a playoff game. Potentially, we'll see. All right, so let's head over to the AFC West, final division for the AFC. And Ricky, we'll do a follow-up on you once we're done. All right, so AFC West. Who wants to kick us off?
We're going to have the Broncos fan kick us off.
There we go.
All right. I'm not going to lie to you. I did the Chargers dirty as hell.
I saw.
And it wasn't even really their fault, right? So I was going through, and I just happened to do their schedule last, and I just happened to be picking everybody to beat them pretty much. And the way Playoff Predictor worked was like when you chose them to beat a team, it changed their overall record like on the thing.
Yeah.
So then by the time I went to go do the Chargers record, I was like, oh shit. Well, I guess it is what it is. So I have them going 4-13. Now, don't get me wrong, that's probably not gonna happen, but that's what I have. That's what I'm sticking to. Okay. The Raiders at 6-11. I have the Broncos at 8-9, and I have the winner of the division and the 3 seed in the playoffs, the Chiefs at 11-6.
Goddamn.
I'll go next because I'm going to second the Chargers. I have them going 3-14 this year.
Oh my God. What is wrong with you?
Their only wins being week 6 against Denver, week 10 against Tennessee, and week 13 against Atlanta.
Okay, so I wasn't delusional. Okay.
No, I think this team is going to be historically bad for the Chargers, and I'm also predicting that there is going to be some few key injuries this year for the Chargers. I have the Broncos at 5-12, but this is going to be a good year for them, a good jump for them because I believe in Bo Nix.
Listen, can we substitute the Joe Hendry for Bo Nix? I believe in Bo Nix. I'm all about it.
Then I have the Raiders barely missing the playoffs at a 10-7 record. And then the Chiefs being the 3rd seed at 11-6.
So you got the Broncos win the division. Did I hear that right? Am I mentally processing this right?
What? No.
Who did you say?
I have the Broncos going 5-12.
Okay.
They're 3rd. Then the Raiders at 10-7. Then the Chiefs at 11-6.
Oh, okay. You said Chiefs were the 3 seed.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought my brain processed that as Chiefs are 3rd in the division. My bad. My bad. Man, you guys are being
Hey,
mean to the Chargers.
Huh?
You guys are being mean to the Chargers.
Hey, fuck Harbaugh.
I just think it'll take a year or two. I mean, I think if you go back now, I could be wrong. Go back to his San Francisco stint. I think his first year in San Francisco, he went like 8-8 or some shit like that. So it wasn't as bad, but I think he also had a better team when he got to San Francisco than he does with
that man. The NFL needs to suspend that man pronto. Exactly how they did to Jim Tressel when he jumped pro. After the whole tattoo gate, they suspended him for half of the season. They need to do the exact same thing to Harbaugh. And that's not a vendetta whatsoever.
It feels like it's a vendetta.
Okay, it kind of is a little bit. But
it feels like a vendetta.
A little bit.
Jacob,
There
has been
Jacob, you're the one who went MIA after that loss. It feels like a vendetta.
There has been a precedent set by the NFL already. They need to suspend this man to keep with the precedent.
So you two go before me because I'm about to call everybody out on this. Go ahead, Tyler.
Oh, he's got the Chargers winning it all.
Damn. Okay, so I got 4th Denver Broncos as the worst team in the AFC at 3-14. It's gonna take Bo a little bit. It's gonna take them a little bit. Coming in 3rd, I give
Bills division. I give Bills the division. He gives my Broncos the worst team. Appreciate it.
Just wait till next week, my guy. Just wait till next week.
Oh, Lord.
Let's see. 3rd, I got Vegas 6-11. And on a sidebar, I don't know. I already fucking forgot it. Okay. 2nd in the division, I spelled that shit wrong. But it's all good. Los Angeles 10-7. According to this, they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're the 6th seed. I might be wrong. I don't know. And then winning the division and the AFC, Kansas City, because fuck them. They're not winning the Super Bowl though, so that's a plus.
All right, so mine don't really matter because there's only one team that matters, and that's the Las Vegas Raiders with a perfect 17-0 record. All right, so let's go ahead and establish that out of the gate. 17-0.
Minshew Mania is gonna run wild.
Hey, Minshew Mania in Vegas is gonna be electric. All right, but unfortunately not electric enough for the Las Vegas Raiders because, quite frankly, they have a fairly tough schedule. Not gonna lie.
So wait, do we have 2 wrestling themes going on? I believe in Bo Hendry, and we got
he's a real American who fights for the rights of every man.
I swear.
Yeah. No, guys. Obviously, massive Minshew fan. Love him. I think he's gonna play well for Vegas. I do. I just think Vegas' schedule is brutal. I have it pulled up here. I genuinely think it's a brutal schedule. I really do. I have Vegas at last in the division. At let me scroll back down. A 3-14. I also have the Broncos at a 3-14. I think it's going to be a rough first year for Bo, but you're going to see a lot of awesome flashes. I kind of went back and forth on both these teams, and they had a few more wins. Like I'd put it like this: I think both teams' ceiling is like a 6 or 7 win year. That's my opinion. 2nd place, I do have the Chiefs with a 12-5. So my personal prediction on the Chiefs is they are going to come out of the gate very slow. But they're going to ramp up because that's kind of what the Chiefs do. They come out of the gate kind of slow. They'll win some games. They'll be ugly. They'll lose some games. They'll be ugly. And then they just become the Chiefs. They remember, oh, yeah, we're the Kansas City Chiefs. We just won the Super Bowl 2 times in a row. We won a couple of years ago, too. Oh, yeah, we're the Chiefs. No big deal. We have Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, we're good. No big deal. But I think they're going to come out of the gate slow. So, the 5 losses that I have, boys, I got the Chiefs starting 0-4. Legit. I got the Chiefs starting 0-4.
You have them losing to Atlanta?
Kirk Cousins, baby. He's gonna take the Falcons to another level. We'll talk about that.
Is it
next
going to be
week.
Kirk Cousins or is it going to be Michael Penix Jr.?
It's gonna be Kirk Cousins.
Kirk. You don't pay him that much.
No,
I will-
okay. So full
I will
transparency,
draft,
I did have the. I went back and forth on that game a lot because that seems like an easy layup for the Chiefs, you know. But I do believe in Kirk. So for the longest time until we started the show, I had them starting 1-3, and then taking off from there. But I just recently changed it to 0-4 to start, and then they take it from there. With that said, I do have the Chargers coming in first with a 13-4 record. Third seed in the AFC, with their 4 losses being from the Cardinals in Week 10, the Bengals in not Week 10, sorry, the Cardinals in Week 7, the Bengals in Week 11, the Ravens in Week 12, and the Chiefs in Week 14. So I do have Jim losing to his older brother, just like he did in the Super Bowl. So that is mine for the AFC West. What about you, Ricky? What do you got? 17-0 Vegas Raiders, right?
I want to. Trust me. I want to. Vegas, the Raiders have always been my second favorite team. For 2 years, we have said on this show that this young Chargers team needs a coach to take them to the next level. And 2 of you guys
Jacob
have got them worse. Jacob, your only vendetta is because Harbaugh beat you 3 years in a row. That's your only vendetta.
He cheated.
Jacob, listen, you're the one who went MIA after the last loss, okay? We're just calling it
Exactly.
He cheated.
I don't care. He won 3 years in a row. The record says he won, and it's going to stay that way.
They all need to be vacated, including that natty.
Hey, guess what? I don't care if they're vacated or not. They still whooped Ohio State's ass. That's all that matters. You
By
win
cheating.
or you lose. You win or you lose. Now, with that being said, I do not have the Chargers winning the division. I don't have the Chargers win the playoffs. But I'm calling you 2 out because you 2 said the same exact thing the last 2 years. They needed a better coach, and they got it. They have an NFL-type coach. You have an NFL-type coach. You can shake your head all you want to. He's going to be the guy in a couple of years. The Chargers will win the division at least once with Harbaugh down. At least once with Harbaugh down there.
I'll defend this. Look, they are going from a spread offense to a primarily run offense. They didn't have a good offensive line to start with last year or the year before that with the spread offense. They ran the spread in order to help Herbert get out of the pocket to where he has more time to throw the ball. Now you're depending on the offense based on that crappy offensive line. No, thank you. Don't trust it.
Rashawn Slater, Joe Alt. I think they have what? Corey Lindsey, or did he retire?
Yeah,
I think he retired.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
I mean, at least
But
he's
they-
got
with
the
that
2
being said,
ends. The 2
You're totally
tackles
changing
are
up.
anchored, so.
You're totally
Yeah, but
changing up that offense.
Eckler was a different situation. I'm not saying it's going to be overnight, but what I'm telling you is they have a way better coach than what they did. They're still young. They still have a lot to learn. They're going to be fine. They're not going to win the division. They're not going to make the playoffs. But show some respect. That is a terrible 3 wins. Are you kidding me? They're
Welcome to
getting
a
more than
terrible
3
football
wins.
show.
Anyway,
staying
I've
on
got
brand.
4. Okay, I got 4 on them.
Yeah, he's got 4.
Okay.
All right.
You got 4. Okay, thank you. Anyways, so I do have the Raiders. I do have the Raiders last 3-14 for the Raiders. The Broncos. I do see the Broncos being competitive, a lot more competitive this year, but I have them going 4-13. I have the Chargers going 8-9, and I have the Kansas City Chiefs with a 4th seed in the AFC with a record of 12-5. I also have them losing. Yeah, I have them losing opening week. I have them barely squeaking by the Bengals in week 2. For other losses, I also have them losing at Atlanta in week 3.
Let's go.
I have them losing to the 49ers in week 7. I have them losing to the Browns in week 15 and the Texans in week 16. Those are the 5 losses.
I'm glad we're on the same page about that Falcons Chiefs game.
Yeah, the Falcons are about to light up the world this year, boys.
Yeah, we'll be talking about that next week.
Listen. All I gotta say is I'm drafting Michael Penix, and my team is gonna be named one of two names. Okay, give me the Penix, or I have a junior Penix. Period. That will be my team name, and I will go back to back.
Two back.
Yeah, no, that's debatable. That's not happening this year.
It's not happening this year, Shane. Yeah, you might as well hang that up.
Wait. I'll give some credit to the old heads over here and Ricky Nooner, and go back to the '90s Bulls and get me a three-peat.
No, it's not happening. Me and him were both nipping on your tail the entire time last season.
Yeah, I'm just
You
saying,
win,
it's not happening.
you lose. I won,
Yeah, that's
you
true.
lost.
Yeah, but Shane, you were cheating, man. You were cheating. I saw.
Shane, you need to
vacate that title.
Shane, you need to get your butt in the fantasy league. I just checked. You're not in there, buddy.
Yeah, I'll get in there now.
Ricky, you're not in there either.
Slackers.
Hey, I'm busy. Y'all leave me alone.
He's just
There's
like, I'm
certain
an adult. Leave me alone.
Hey, y'all leave me alone.
Did you send those links out like to our DMs or?
Nah, I just put it in the work Discord, ATFS General. Is that where I put it, boys? I think that's where I put it.
Yep.
So yeah,
It's very easy to miss because
Yeah.
it's such like a small box compared to every other link.
it's in there.
May
Though,
have
I
to
promise.
may have to resend. May have to resend.
Yeah, that's
man.
fine.
I have the Chiefs going 2-2 to start the season. I think that I think they can handle the Falcons. I don't know what you guys see, but
We'll chat
that
about it
Falcons
next week.
offense is not going to be as electrifying as
Oh,
people think it
man.
is going to be.
We'll chat about it next week.
So, yep, chat about it next week. Because once again, I'm calling y'all out. Oh my gosh, can I believe we're saying this? Anyways, keep
Bring
going.
it, Ricky. Bring it.
I got you, my friend.
I can't
at
wait to
least-
see how we differ on our Cowboys, to be completely honest with you.
Oh, just you
At
guys
least
Because I know
wait.
we are going to.
At least I have reasoning behind my whole why the Chargers are only getting 4 wins. Okay, at least there's reasoning behind that.
There's reason behind me saying they're only going to get 3 wins. It's because their
This is the
coach
first
is
thing that-
so bad. They don't
Nope,
have half an offensive line. They got rid of nearly all of their wide receiver core. They have Gus Edwards as their starting running back and J.K. Dobbins, who's probably going to break another leg this year.
Wow.
They're going to have Justin Herbert running all over the place for his life. They have a defense that's pretty good. I will not lie. Their defense is very solid. But defense doesn't win championships nowadays.
Yo,
He
we're
gave
on a
them-
2-week. We're on a 2-week streak of somebody saying that a player's gonna break their leg. Let's keep it going.
Let's not.
I wasn't malicious
gave
when I
them-
said it. I'm just JK has a history.
So, Jacob, you gave them a win for every year they beat Ohio State in a row. 3.
Yeah, this is deep rooted. This is deep rooted, buddy.
Yo,
Hey, there's no way around it, my friend.
I'll make them go. I will make them go over because those 3 wins need to be vacated.
That's
God.
crazy.
This is a deep rooted trauma that Jacob's got right now.
Hey, Jacob, I'm going to tell you this right now. It's the same way when Reggie Bush was vacated from the Heisman. I still recognized him as a Heisman. They can vacate whatever they want to. But what the games that I saw, the final score said Michigan won,
Man.
Ohio State lost.
See,
When he gets suspended and they vacate those wins, I am going to have a fucking heyday on this stream.
Can all you want to, but I will remember this because we didn't see you for 6 months. I'm just
Hey.
saying. We
Hey,
didn't see you for 6 months.
that's because I was investigating him, okay?
Oh yeah, you were investigating. Jacob was on the case. He was the
I
one
was
up in
spying
Michigan.
on Connor Stalin spying on other teams.
Now,
That's
Jacob,
wild.
let's be honest. With the exception of last year, Michigan was the better team this year. By far. They were the better team this year. Last year, I could almost question last year. The year before, maybe. But this year, they were by far the better team.
I would say
By
that
far.
Michigan was not an elite team this year. There was just a significant downgrade in other elite teams this year.
I agree with that.
I'm talking about just Ohio State. I'm not talking about other downgrade. I'm not
Man,
talking
we
about.
got Kyle
I'm talking
McCord's
about.
bitch ass. He goes to Syracuse now. We don't care about him anymore. We got the upgrade of Kyle McCord. We got Will Howard.
Which, I mean, it's really not an upgrade.
I mean, they're basically the same person, but Will Howard's a little bit taller, so it's an upgrade.
Technically,
Your
that would
upgrade
be an
is
upgrade.
sitting at the end of the locker room right now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love this show.
Watch Kyle McCord take Syracuse to the playoffs. Watch them win the ACC.
I think Syracuse is going to get solid.
I'm
man.
here for it. I'm here for
I'm
it.
not here for it. I'm not.
I think Syracuse is going to be solid this
Nah.
year. Anyway,
I don't-
Ricky, what's your AFC South and your AFC East predictions?
AFC South. Let me scroll back down. AFC South. My AFC South. I have the Colts going 5-12. I have the Titans going 6-11. I've got the Jaguars going 7-9, and I had the Texans with the number 2 overall seed at 14-3.
What'd you have the Jags?
7-9.
So it'd be 7-10. You may have missed a game.
I meant 7. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm probably missed a game. I meant
Okay.
7-10.
Yeah, that's what I have for the
I mean,
Jags too.
let me double check and make sure. Yeah, 7-10.
Yeah, that's what I have as well. I have 7-10. Like I said earlier, I just think it's going to be I think it's going to be a disappointing year.
Yeah, I will say this much because I do think this is still going to be one of the weaker divisions of football. Look out for the Titans next year. I think there's going to be I think we're going to see some promise in this group after this year, but it's going to be tough. But until the Jags can win at home, they're just not going to be very good. That's their biggest. That's their big. I have them winning 2 home games this year.
You think this is going to be one of the weaker divisions?
Yes,
Interesting. Did you hear our predictions, by the way?
I did not. I had just come in when y'all were finishing up on how bad the Patriots are going to be, and y'all are
true.
going to be.
Very true.
Yeah, that's
Very
when he,
true.
That's when he popped in.
So what did y'all say?
I said that the Texans are going to be the number 1 seed in the AFC with 14-3 record. The Jags are going to be the 5 seed at 13-4, and the Colts are going to be the 7 seed at 11-6.
The Jags going 13-4?
Yeah, I have them 6-2 at home, 7-2 away.
Wow, about to say because they could not win home games last year. That was their biggest downfall. I hope you're right because I'm a big Trevor Lawrence guy. I love Trevor. And what'd you say about the Titans?
2-15.
Okay.
With their
Gotcha.
2 wins coming against the Dolphins week 4, and the Commanders at week 13.
Okay.
I've got the
Alright, so for-
Texans 13-4, and they are my number 2 seed. Jags 7-10, Colts 7-10, Titans 2-15.
Okay, so yeah, I'm about to say because we'll see. That's we'll definitely see. For the AFC East, I have the New England Patriots. Yes, the New England Patriots going 1-16
Yay,
this
me
year,
too.
being the worst, being tied for the worst team in the NFL. Their one lonely win is at Chicago, Week 10.
Damn.
I'm joking, by the way. I am joking. I'm only joking. The one and only win I have is their home game against Seattle in Week 2. Everybody else I have a loss on.
Disrespectful.
Their schedule to me is really, really tough.
Yeah, it is. Can't believe you
I have
even
the
said
Bills
that.
going. I have the Bills going 4-13. I have the Dolphins and the Jets, which I'm buying into the Jets for whatever reason. The one thing with the Jets though is I'm banking that they're going to get Devontae Adams eventually.
Oh, that'd
This
be
could all
sick.
change, and so that's I'm banking on that because I think he will fit in well with Aaron Rodgers. Obviously, he'll fit in well with Aaron Rodgers, but I'm not buying this crap that the Jets are having beef right now. I'm not buying it one bit. I think Rodgers has one more. I think Rodgers has one more left in the tank with him. Because of the tiebreaker, I have the Jets and the Dolphins both going 13-4 because the tiebreaker. The Jets will have the tiebreaker with the 3 seed.
Damn.
Boy.
All right. Well, I had the Patriots at 3-14, the Bills at 5-12, the Jets missing the playoffs at 10-7, and the Dolphins winning the division at 10-7 as the 4 seed.
Patriots 1-16, Bills 9-8, Jets 11-6, and Dolphins 11-6. That's what I had lined up.
It's gonna be a really top heavy division and a really top heavy conference this year for the AFC. Not many. Of course, obviously, I've got 3 teams. In the West, not the West, but the North winning. But that's about it. Everybody else is going to be a third division winner making the playoffs.
Who is everyone's number one favorite to make it to the Super Bowl?
Are we going to go over AFC prediction, or like the bracket?
No,
Yeah,
just shout out your number one favorite.
As far as the AFC goes, right?
Yeah,
Only
just AFC. Who's your number one favorite?
Bengals.
I mean,
Until they're proven otherwise, until they're beat, it's going to be the Chiefs.
I'm saying the Chiefs. As much as it kills me, because like you guys got to look. Last year's Chiefs team, like going into the playoffs, I think we can all agree they looked ugly. Even throughout the playoffs, they looked ugly, and they still got it done. So until they're proven otherwise, give me the Chiefs.
I agree.
I think one of the
Taylor Swift.
Facts.
One of the biggest, and here's the thing, one of the biggest concerns that I have is Travis Kelce. The reason I have that major concern is a lot because the spotlight he has been in during the off season. Is football really is primary now? Consider, and I think that's a fair point. When you look at Russell Wilson, what was his downfall? His downfall was the celebrity spotlight. And he didn't care much about football anymore. In my opinion, he still doesn't. But that's another topic for another day. Is Travis 100% focused on football, or is he going to start leaning more towards, the relationship life like he's been in, the spotlight he's been in? I mean, it's part of it. I'm not knocking him for it by any means because he's a 3-time Super Bowl champion. At the same time, it's a fair argument to make because they can make history by being the first three-peat to ever happen in the NFL. We haven't seen a three-peat happen since the Lakers did it in 2000, 2001, 2002.
If
We've seen a 4-peat of losses.
That's true, Tyler. Don't hide behind the book. Don't hide behind the book.
It is what it is.
Hey, real talk. If the Chiefs do three-peat, do you guys think that Travis could potentially retire?
I think there's going to be a few Chiefs to retire.
Yeah, there'll be. I agree. I think regardless.
I think Andy retires.
I think regardless, you're going to have a handful of Chiefs retire because there's nothing. I mean, you think about it. How many games have they played? Over the last few years. I mean, now, I don't think they're going to go away by any stretch of the means, but I think next year you could see a rebuilding period, just a small rebuild. Nothing like what the Bills are going to go through this year, but you could see a small rebuild going through because, like I said, as long as you can have receivers catch, Patrick Mahomes is going to throw it to them, and they're going to. That's all there is to it.
I swear to God, if Andy Reid retires and they just hand the reins to Matt Nagy and they're still a superstar team, I'm gonna be pissed. Pissed.
I mean, out of all of the remaining coaching staff, he's probably the most qualified.
I know. That's why he's probably going to get it. Jesus Christ.
Maybe they'd get a double doink.
No, you know what would really piss me the hell off? Andy Reid retires, right? And then look who walks in the door. Fucking Belichick. And he continues his fucking streak, or going back to his streak, of fucking winning. That would irritate the shit out of me.
Hey, no, that's what's going to happen with Buffalo. I called it earlier. He's going to be the next head coach of the Buffalo Bills.
There's still a pretty decent free agent head coach. Anybody want Urban Meyer?
Oh, my God. Stop. Stop.
I don't think an Ohio high school would take Urban Meyer.
And Jacob, I don't know if he'll go to the. I don't think anybody in the NFL will take that risk. I think if anything, he'll go back to college.
I don't think he'll go back to coaching in general.
Yeah, I don't think he is
Right.
either. That crash.
His heart is not doing well at all.
Yeah, probably all the extra bumps he's been taking.
At that bar.
Oh my
Yeah, that bar he owns. Yeah. Pop, finger
I've
pop
been
in a
there.
butthole.
I've been to the bar in Columbus.
Okay.
It's pretty good. They got
Okay.
some good drinks.
Okay.
Did not see Urban Meyer though. He was probably in the back with some other woman.
That explains why you're in a camper now. I'm sorry, man.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god. The stray. Oh.
Didn't do anything to you, Shane. I did nothing tonight.
Oh my god.
Absolutely nothing.
The savagery. Oh my god.
Listen. Jacob knows it's all love. It's all love. I just had to. It was there. Literally, Dwayne Wade threw it up, and I'm LeBron. And I just had to dunk it in. I'm sorry.
That was the reference you could go with? Really? A Miami Heat reference? Come on, man. You're better than that.
You're
I'm a
better
Miami
than
Heat
that.
fan. That's my team. What do you mean?
You could be better. I mean, you could be a Mavs fan. Come on now.
You're right.
Could be a Magic fan.
Ew.
Wow.
Why would I go to a crappier city in Florida? What?
Whoa. Let's define crappy city here.
I mean, it's big town Miami to Orlando. I mean, they're neither of them are bad, but if I had to choose, I'm going to Miami. Like what?
Yeah, but guys, it's Florida. Come on.
Missing
That is
out.
right.
Missing
I
out,
mean,
Bubba.
either way. Listen,
The
on the
land
bright
of Tim
side,
Tebow.
next year, about a year and 2 months, 14 months from now, we'll be able to experience that in GTA 6. So we'll see.
Hopefully, it's like 16 months from now, I'll be experiencing IRL. So that's the hope. That's the plan.
You'll take me with you, please.
I don't think I can do that.
Can we just get a Sparky 3 house, please?
Yo, that'd be lit.
I don't think the fiance would be cool with that one.
Listen, that's when we get a penthouse, right? You take the top floor. We just take the bottom 3 floors underneath that.
Shit,
What?
bro.
It's called a commune.
Bubba, I'm gonna be lucky. Bubba, I'm gonna be lucky to
everywhere.
afford a 3-bedroom house. All right, shit's expensive down there.
3 bedrooms. Oh, perfect. There's plenty of room.
Oh
But
my
look
God,
how many.
stop.
But look how many incomes we pulling in. Look, this is 5, 6. I mean, that's at least 7 incomes coming in.
All right,
we
well-
can
I'm a
do it.
teacher. I'm a teacher. I won't have that much income.
Actually, no, that's 8 incomes.
Hey,
Eight
I work for
different
Coke,
incomes.
fam. Y'all ain't getting no money.
Yeah, multiple of us have kids too. So I mean,
It's a good luck, guys. Also,
Okay.
Shane, Tyler.
In that debate, then I vote Tyler out. He has most kids.
I don't.
Tyler's like, peace. I'm out. Bye.
I could do with a camera just specifically on Joe Paterno the entire time.
Joe's part
He
of the
probably had a
show.
lot of kids too that he didn't know about.
Oh my God.
Oh my! Boom!
So much for Tame Ricky.
Yeah, that lasted 26 minutes and 32
Ricky,
seconds.
you're a teacher.
Just saying, he probably did have a lot of kids. I said had a lot of kids. As far as like his wife birthing him, you never know. He could have been Catholic.
Yeah, that's what you meant. Okay.
That's what I meant.
You're such a liar.
Jesus Christ.
I gotta fix it.
So much for Tame Ricky, boys.
So
Just
much for the
saying,
show not
y'all.
going
Come
off the
on.
rails.
August 13th to August 13th. May he rest in peace.
The tamed Ricky came and went
Yo.
so quick. Here it
Yo.
is. Here it is popping up on the ticker. Will Ricky say something to get us canceled today? Stay tuned to find out.
Yo, can you edit the thumbnail and put like a tombstone of Ricky or like aggressive Ricky or something like that?
Oh yeah, the little
813,
I can. I mean, the hand drawn Ricky that I have in our cover photo is an angry Ricky, so I can just throw that in there.
I
I
mean,
mean, Tyler's the artist. He can be the one to draw it.
Yeah, something like that.
we'll have a buffalo hamster and a Ricky hamster. That's fucking awesome. Look, put some glasses on it. Identical.
Identical.
I'll take it.
I ain't got no glasses on me, or I'll throw some glasses on it.
Jesus Christ, I don't know what to do with you guys. We're wrapping up the show. Ricky, you went off the deep end.
I mean,
Again.
the show went off the rails about 20 minutes ago.
That's
so-
true. That's true. All right, I'm hitting the music. All right, music's hit, boys. Give me last thoughts. Let's go around the room. Ricky, last thoughts that won't get you canceled.
Oh my gosh, everybody's so sentimental these days. Everybody just needs to relax and enjoy life. What is this crap? Come on, people.
You were the one that wanted to be tame.
That's not what I said. What I said, I did not mean for it to come out that way, gentlemen. Golly, people, y'all need to relax. Relax. Goodness
On the next
gracious, it's
episode,
just life.
a public apology from Ricky.
Basically.
The
Public
thing
apology.
is, I'm sure Paterno didn't expect it to come out that way either.
Boy, hold up. I'm gonna look at you like the way look at how he's looking. The hell did you just say, boy?
I don't know why I thought you were about to pull open the book and it'd be Jerry Sandusky.
Oh my
I don't know
God.
why.
Okay.
That's it. I'm
Okay.
done. I gotta go. I gotta
See you, Ricky.
see y'all later. I gotta go. I gotta go before I get in even more trouble.
Damn. He left before I can pull it out.
Oh God, put that down.
Oh shit! I wonder if he's in this book.
Shane, last thoughts. What you got?
Final thoughts. Early 2025 mock drafts. Top 3 picks. New York Giants select Carson Beck. Las Vegas Raiders select Shooter Sanders. And with the 3rd overall pick, Denver Broncos will select Will Johnson as part of ESPN.
Shout out.
Okay.
Carson Beck, #1 overall. Insane.
That
That's
is
embarrassing.
Tyler. Last thoughts.
Buffalo's gonna win in 16. Let's restart the whole situation. Except Josh. Josh can stay. Everybody else fucking.
Nuke everything else but Josh.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody but Josh.
Right. All right. Jacob, last thoughts as the music restarts.
Fuck Jim Harbaugh.
Also, fuck the AP, right?
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
That AP poll came out today or the other day, and it was fucking garbage.
Hey,
Yeah,
Shout out to the one Oregon voter for voting for the only first place vote for Oregon.
hey, we can always get a fuck the AP on this show. Am I right, boys?
Always.
Amen, brother.
We can always get a fuck the AP on this show. Let me tell you about that. All right.
Talk
Let me
to
talk
ya.
you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap things up. We'll be back next week with NFC predictions. And then the week after that, we'll start like normal predictions, right? Like college kicks off and stuff. So shout out to that. We got to get our fantasy draft done soon. I need to finish filling out that league. So we'll get that done. We'll do a fantasy draft on the show sometime here in the near future. Make sure to check out Rogue Energy and Agent Inc. Forgot to shout out Agent Inc. earlier, so shout out to that. Join the Discord, be a friend, tell a friend. Check out the new YouTube channel, ATSN, and we'd appreciate that support. Until next time, guys, have a good one. Bye.